No, you did not. No, that was not fair. That was not fair.
You better try it.
Oh, no.
The gem is fire.
Oh! Welcome back, gays, schools, and everyone in between to our YouTube channel, The Horror Bandwagon. Hi, my name is Sergio.
And my name is Coding.
And we are boys for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky,
and sometimes kooky
entertainment. And welcome back to another Buffy the Vampire Slayer reaction. Tonight, we are watching Season 5, Episodes 7 and 8. Now, things are getting even more exciting. Right now, we have the revelation that Dawn actually has never existed, but we were giving these memories as a way to protect Dawn. And also, people gave us the responsibility of saving the world by protecting Dawn.
This is basically like that one class in high school where they give you the baby for the weekend, except you got to keep the baby forever.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's no giving her back. No way. Now, the things that we want to uncover a little bit more is that, well, Dawn is the key, and this abomination, who is also this fierce person, is trying to get the key for something specific, but we're not sure what. Like, all we know is that destruction will ensue.
All right, now before we get started, y'all know what to do. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. And if you want to support the channel even more, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon, where you will find full episode watch longs of every episode of Buffy that we've covered so far. And if you just can't wait for next week's episode, we're a week ahead over on Patreon, so go check it out. Or you can click the join button below to join our YouTube membership.
And with all that being said, without further ado, let's get to slaying.
I can't bite anyone. I can't even hit people.
I've got this cute little government chip in my head.
I mean, I will be honest, I am kind of rooting for Spike to get the chip out.
Probably none of my business, but I just gotta ask. You smell this bad when you were alive?
What? Hold up. Okay, Buffy. We need to change some things. You're getting too cocky.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. Oh my God, that's bad. That's bad. Oh. Let's call for help. Oh. This is Riley? Oh, okay, thank you. Oh no. I mean, seems pretty.
I can't believe I passed out.
Pretty bad.
Do you think I'm a...
Well, she does have like an increased healing factor, right?
Yeah.
Super vampire or something?
No, he was the regular kind. He just beat me.
He kind of outsmarted us a little bit. Well, no, we were talking a lot.
Yeah, we were trying to, you know, do a cool like flourish thing.
Buffy, when you have a minute, I'd like to go over the grocery list for next week.
You got it.
Are you disinfecting something?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Come on. Who's the man? You are. A very short, annoying man.
Well, thank you, Dawn.
Okay. I will patrol with the group tonight.
When do I get to patrol? Not until you're never.
Who knows? Maybe Dawn will like develop some skills. Not that she doesn't have some now, but
Yeah.
Does that like mean something?
It's code. I think it breaks down to choo choo.
Hey, Riley! What's the, all about?
It means yell real loud so the vampires who don't know we're coming will...
Are we not being covert enough?
We're sorry.
Sorry.
We'll be sneakier.
It's just funny because like they've gone on hunts before. They know what they're supposed to do.
well, it's a weird dynamic with Riley,
Yeah.
Buffy's boyfriend.
Slayer called, blah, blah. Great protector, blah, blah. Scary battles, blah, blah. Oops, she's dead. Where are the details?
Details?
Oops, she's dead. Oh, girl.
I slipped up, Giles. I've been training harder than ever, and still And there's nothing in any of these books to help.
I understand the worry.
Took out the other Slayers. Maybe it would help me to understand my mistake, to keep it from happening again.
Yes, well,
Maybe you could ask somebody who's killed a couple Slayers?
She's rather,
It's okay to use the D word, Giles.
dead. And hence not very forthcoming.
Oh, maybe he doesn't want to talk about it either. Well, because in a way, the Watchers also feel that.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sure that they would feel like they failed them in some way.
Slayers. You killed 2 of them.
I did.
You're gonna show me how.
Whoa. Are we taking a trip to the past?
It's about 2 Slayers. One in China during the Boxer Rebellion, one in New York. Both got killed by you.
Damn, you were traveling all over the world.
Wings.
What?
Spicy buffalo wings. Order me up a plate. I'm feeling peckish.
What?
And what can I tell you, baby? I've always been bad.
Oh,
You're radiant.
he's always been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Oh, he was this like romantic nerd. London, 18 to 80.
That's what the police are for. I prefer
Making
placing my
eyes?
energies into creating things of beauty.
I also think that girl was in Grey's Anatomy.
They call him William the Bloody because of his bloody awful poetry.
It suits him. I'd rather have a railroad spike through my head than listen to that.
Damn, that's so embarrassing.
Your poetry, they're not written about me, are they?
She doesn't want it, girl. She doesn't.
Oh, I know. It's sudden. And please, if they're no good, they're only words. But
Oh, wait.
I do see you. That's the problem. You're
That-
nothing to me, William.
Cold.
You're beneath me.
Oh, that is why he's so like macho and trying to be cool.
And like suave and.
But also
yeah.
explains why he's just like the whole like Drusilla stuff bothered him because
Mhm.
Angel took her.
where you're going?
It's okay. It's okay, William.
And I wonder what
There she
possible
is.
catastrophe came crashing down from heaven.
It's so weird seeing them both in the same room again.
Mhm.
That burning baby fish swimming all around your head.
That's quite...
Okay.
I mean, no. I mean, Mother's expecting me.
Mother's expecting me.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Yeah.
Ow!
It's not supposed to be pleasant.
Sounds like a party in there.
Forget about crashing. There's too many of them.
Can we throw like a Molotov cocktail or something like that inside?
Or one of those UV bombs from Blade.
Yeah.
Spike now. You do well to remember it, mate.
I'm not your mate. And when'd you start talking like that?
He's got a little confidence now.
I'm like just now putting together that Darla and Spike had to have known each other.
Oh, yeah.
I think our boys are going to fight. But this is not his birthday. Good point.
I love them together.
A real kill. A good kill. It takes pure artistry. Without that, we're just animals.
There it is. There's the accent.
Someday an angry crowd will. That. Or the Slayer.
What's a Slayer?
Oh, you're gonna know. I always thought that Angelus was the one who liked the torment
Yeah.
process of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if like they're just trying to hide and not get hunted down.
Maybe. Or we're just seeing this from the POV of Spike.
A Slayer must always reach for her weapon. I've already got mine.
Wait, that's good advice.
Mm-hmm. Does this mean that Spike dyes his hair? Like confirmed?
Yeah, I think so. Oh. Okay, she's putting up a fight.
Just like I pictured it. This good for you?
Oh. Oh! Oh no! No, that was not fair. That was not fair.
Sorry, love. I don't speak Chinese.
Oh, you bastard. I call rematch.
Best 2 out of 3?
The blood of a slayer is a powerful aphrodisiac. Have a taste.
Oh my God.
Congratulations. I guess that makes you one of us.
Don't be so glum, mate.
Oh, he's bitter.
Even Darla is like, bro, what's up?
I smell fear.
Oh no.
And this whole
Priscilla,
place reeks of it.
chill. Okay. Slow motion walk away.
Yeah,
Look at him.
you better strut.
What are you looking at?
You got off on it.
Well, yeah.
He's a vampire.
To have the thing we're all hoping for. One good day. Hey!
Oh.
But I do think Spike is right that it's like, it's really just one person gets lucky.
It's true.
You know what they put in museums? Mostly dead things.
That was kind of like a Storm X-Men line. You know what happens to a frog when it's electrocuted? The same thing as everything else.
Give it to me.
Okay, Riley. Bomb in the place.
How'd you kill the second one?
A bit like this.
That didn't hurt?
And a little bit of that.
You're not ready to know.
I'm ready.
Okay, then.
She said she's ready, girl. Oh.
Now she had a touch of your style.
Okay. I'm like rooting them on, knowing that they're gonna die, unfortunately. Just realizing that Spike has this like punk rock look to him.
I know, I was almost kind of hoping for a mohawk.
She was cunning, resourceful. Oh, I did mention hot. I could have danced all night with that one.
Yeah, she was going at it. You know? I mean, how could she lose right now? Oh, fuck. Oh, what?
Every slayer has a death wish.
Oh.
Even you.
Ooh. That was
really, really good.
That was really good. The storytelling right now is phenomenal.
The only reason you've lasted as long as you have.
Oh, has he been wearing her jacket?
And the second
God.
that happens, you know I'll be there.
That was good.
It was really good.
Give it me good, Buffy. Do it.
Spike. What the?
Oh.
It would never be you.
Oh.
You're beneath me.
You're beneath me. Oh.
I was feeling bad for Spike.
I know. I'm so confused.
Hasn't got a death wish. Bitch won't need one.
Spike.
Oh, this is crazy.
Second you even point that thing at her, you're gonna be all, ah! And then you'll get bitch slapped up and down Main Street unless she's had enough and just stakes you.
Listen to Harm.
Why can't you kill her?
You're the one who keeps bringing her up. I haven't said a word about the bloody slayers.
South America, 1998.
Carrying on with creatures like this.
Oh.
You guys obviously have a thing going on here.
Oh my God. Oh, this is between season 2 and 3.
I look at you. All I see is the Slayer.
Oh, so crazy.
What is it?
I'm staying overnight at the hospital for observation. I'm getting a CAT scan.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be fine.
No.
I know you will.
Joyce, you're a mom. Oh. Spike, not now.
What's wrong?
Oh. Let me just put my gun that I brought here to the side. What? All right, guys, so that was our reaction to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 5, Episode 7, Fool for Love. And, yep, definitely lots of fooling, lots of loving. Cody, what are your thoughts?
Oh, my goodness. This was an amazing episode. I loved getting to see more Spike's backstory. It's
about time.
Yeah, and I think it really adds to his character to see that, like, who he portrays himself as now is an active rejection of how he viewed himself as a human and how he felt everyone else. And I mean, it was probably fairly correct that a lot of other people viewed him as like just this waste. Like the girl that he liked didn't even want to be associated with him. They stole his poetry and read it out loud to the whole crowd like it was some like 90s movie. And
Yeah, that was like a bullying tactic.
Yeah.
They're like, look at this guy. This is fucking poems.
I'm honestly a little sad that we didn't get to see him put a railroad spike through the guy's forehead like he asked for.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that like that became one of Spike's signature moves. But for all we know, maybe it isn't one of his signature moves. He just made a story about it because he wanted to reclaim the William the Bloody and the Spike connotation. I don't know, but I also thought that the ending was really interesting. How, you know, when he came back, he said that Drew ran away with somebody else, but Drew ran away because she could see that he was still obsessed with Buffy. And that like we are learning this new information now.
I also like that Drusilla kind of feels like this is healthy for me. I'm in South America, and yeah, there's a chaos team in here. I love that we circle back to the fact that she was with a chaos demon. It kind of makes sense. I mean, it made sense because Spike told us that in the 4th season, and we're kind of filling in that little blank that we didn't see.
But yeah, I thought that this was really, really great, and it almost seemed like Spike was gaining a little humanity at the end because he came over to just try to kill Buffy, but he ended up just sitting down and comforting her.
Well, I will say I kind of feel like you said, that this was all like a front to like create this character that he thought he was, and at the end where he's just sitting with Buffy, just being there doing something very minimal but very meaningful, something that probably Buffy needs is like not to be alone right now. Makes it feel like Buffy is someone who brings out maybe the best in him, because he now came back to William. How William was this very like sensitive, romantic guy, and everyone else in his past, he's had to be like, I'm this tough guy. And, you know, I do think there is toughness to Spike, but in this moment, someone is, he sees, he feels empathy.
Yeah.
He's choosing to do this. Whether or not it be that Buffy is just like a person in general willing to do that, or maybe romantically he's starting to like act that way again before. But I mean, the big revelation here, Joyce may or may not have something actually a bit serious that doesn't have to do with like fantasy.
I am gonna be so mad if their whole rewriting of like everyone's memories
caused
Joyce to like get brain cancer or something.
I mean, it's very weird, because there's lots of horrifying, heartbreaking shit that happens in the show that has to do with vampires and everything. That scene just felt the most real thing, you know, especially like, I mean, we're not old, but we're getting older and we're seeing people, like I have friends who have gone to the hospital or have found out that they have cancer and stuff like that. So hearing even just the fact that like doctors think that I need to get checked, and I'm like, that is something devastating. That is something we can all kind of relate to Buffy right now in this moment. And all she can do is be like, I have to be brave for my mom. And then the minute that she gets out, she's just like bawling. That is probably the realest moment that I've probably experienced in the show. Yeah. It's something that doesn't have to do with vampires or any fantasy, just the reality of life and something you can't control.
Yeah, and it's coupled with the unrealist moment in the entire show. Who keeps their currently in use bottle of conditioner under the sink?
Oh my goodness.
It should be in the shower, right?
To each their own. Don't judge people. Maybe it's just how their bathroom is set up. I will say I love this episode. I want to go even further regarding the relationship between Spike and Angel or Angelus, because I feel like there's so much there that we did not cover, or maybe we won't ever cover. But I want to say that there was a little bit of jealousy and a little bit of like taking for granted feeling towards Spike.
Okay.
From Angelus, right?
Yeah, it was really interesting to see, because every time that we've seen Angelus in Angel's memories, he's always an animal, and he's always like the truly worst person that he could be in any given moment.
Yeah.
And to see him here be so reserved, be almost disgusted by Spike, who is just living his best vampire life, going out and killing slayers and doing whatever, and then like wanting to relish in like the chaos that's going on around them, and just like, this is enough for me. It's time to go. Let's go, Darla.
Well, I would find it really interesting if they changed their character purposely because we're experiencing the storytelling through Spike. I think that would be really interesting. But I mean, I kind of go back to season 2 where like all three of them were together, right? Spike, Drusilla, and Angelus. Angelus was this cocky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And Spike felt inferior to Angelus when he came back. So in this moment, that dynamic didn't seem there, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, maybe you are experiencing it through the eyes of Spike, and he's kind of maybe like dimming him down a little bit to talk to Buffy about regarding those days.
Or even just that he always feels like Angel thought that Spike was inferior to him.
Yeah. But we could be wrong with that. This is just what we're gathering from the information, or we might find out something in the next few episodes. I did see the guest stars at the very beginning, so I was like, oh my god, what if we're watching this out of order? And I had to check really quickly, and we are watching it in order. So the next episode we're gonna watch is from Angel.
This is just another case of Joss Whedon wanting to gag you with the random cameos, so obviously we say it at the very beginning of the show before they walk into the screen.
Well, I'm like, why would you put the guest stars? Like, can't you wait, or at least like move that scene to the beginning before the credits? Because there are some moments where we genuinely like something's happening, or like we face this way that we don't see the guest stars. But in this case, there were several back to back, and then I had to look because I was like, well. No, we're good. Also, what did you think about the two Slayers versus Spike ideal here?
I thought it was fun to see, especially the second Slayer that he killed in the 70s, who fought a lot like Buffy, who like had a lot of that same energy, and knowing that Spike in both cases took advantage of the tiniest little thing. In the first case,
what I'm saying.
It was like all it took was the explosion distracting the first Slayer and the darkness distracting the second.
Yeah.
And that little moment of weakness, just like how in this episode, that little moment of weakness where Buffy was like, instead of staking you now, I'll flip over the gravestone and then stake you. Like, that's all it takes for a vampire in just the right spot to grab the stake and stick it in your stomach.
All you have to do is have a good day.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be very lucky on that part. And I like the fact that we're getting a little bit more of diversity in the show, and we're seeing people from different areas, and especially slayers. And I feel like I would love to know more. I hope that they should come out with like the Pokemon book that gave us all of the Pokemons.
The Pokédex?
Or the Pokédex. There was definitely a book that just had all the Pokemons like listed from like 1 through 180. I used to have it. I feel like they should do that with the Slayers. Like, I just want like a book that tells us every single Slayer throughout history.
And on a completely unrelated note, just seeing Dawn in the opening reminded me that something I don't think we discussed at the end of the last 2 episodes.
Okay.
Is Dawn said in her diary writing that Buffy has no idea like what I really am. And now that we as the audience know who she really is.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me think like, because Dawn is supposed to not know that she's the key.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder if like, is that just like the way that Dawn is wanting to talk to herself to like make her feel important, having the Slayer as her sister? Or is there something more that like Dawn is at least aware of that we don't know yet? And I can't wait to find out. I'm loving this season so far.
I'm loving this season. It's like, I kind of feel like there hasn't been a bad episode. Granted, I don't think I've had said that there have been bad episodes. There just been kind of like okay episodes in the past. But I think so far this season has been really great. The storytelling has been very intentional and kind of sucked us in from the very beginning, and we're already now on episode 8. So like, we're trying to like not binge everything, because we're kind of trying to like, 1, I don't think we have the time to do it, but 2, I don't want to rush through it. I want to just take every bit of time with it as much as we can. I don't want it to be over. All right, guys, so you know what that means. We're going to move on to the next episode. Oh, Joyce. It's a very scary process.
We all love a good no-name cola.
I mean, do they test it on cats, or
They chop up cats and put them inside.
No!
or does the machine sort of look like a cat?
I think it's like CAT stands for something.
Yes. I don't remember what it is, but
there.
Stop, spot to shop for all your occult needs. Catchy.
Think so?
In a hard to read sort of way, but I think it's great.
Good feedback. Good feedback.
So we get there, and guess what? Tell him, Will.
Tomb go boom.
Yep. Captain America blowed it up real good.
Captain America.
Condemned church or rat-infested warehouse. You know, the usual haunts.
Yeah.
Most beauteous and supremely magnificent.
Oh!
Please, call me Glory. Get up. Looking at you's hurting my neck.
Forgive me, shiny special one. I beg of you to rip out my...
Why don't you talk to me like this?
Great dangers have been faced
This pump make my ankle look bony.
No, you're terrifically smooth one. It is the epitome of...
Terrifically smooth.
Provided you have the other items you need.
I'll have them all right.
Oh, of course. I think that's a theme song that I will never skip. You know when it says skip intro? Don't do it. Oh, Spike! Spike!
What are you doing in here?
Oh, no! Oh, no.
Were you just smelling her sweater?
No. Well, yeah, all right, I did. Right. It's a predator thing, nothing wrong with it.
Oh my God. No, you did not.
Twice in recent memory, she's had the lover wickers do a de-invite on the house. Keep out specific vamps. Ever ask yourself why she's never taken my name off the guest list?
That is a good question.
That is a good question.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Am I dark enough for you now?
Bloody pull it back in, you son! I'm starting to sizzle!
Buffy took her to hospital for a bit of prod and probe. Bite-sized one went too.
Oh, and that's just another thing that she didn't tell him about.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
I heard. I thought maybe you'd need.
There you go.
I do.
Some leather on leather hug.
May I come in?
Oh, of course, baby. Come on in. Where's Dawn?
She's with Riley.
Here it goes. Oh.
I've got a shadow. Somewhere over there. He showed it to me, but,
Oh, no.
the doctor says it's too early to be concerned.
No concern.
Right. Just a shadow.
Joyce, you can't start crying. I'm on the edge here.
Something new, you mean?
Something old. So old it predates the written word.
Yes, that's what I said before.
Her moves, her habits, where she'll turn up next. Oh! I beg your
I want these.
Great.
Where's the Dagon's fair?
Thank you.
That's so cute.
She could be anywhere.
Oh my God.
Do we have the results yet?
Let's sit down over here for a minute.
No.
That's not good. That's not good.
Low-grade glioma. It's a brain tumor. Clinical name is oligodendroglioma. It's in the...
Oh my God. This is terrible news.
And it would have been only a year ago. Even if the tumor's not operable, she has a real chance.
What's a real chance?
Yeah, that's good, right?
Regarding your mom's lifestyle and home environment. For instance, does she use a cell phone?
I think so.
Can you let her process this for a minute?
I mean, they didn't need him?
Well, I'm sure someone does somewhere. They always do. He really is a good doctor. Your mom's in good hands.
Okay, I hope so.
Get some air. Come back later on this evening. Talk to the doc then if you want.
Okay.
My unsolicited advice of the day.
Thanks, Ben. Just seems kind of random. We're seeing him a lot.
Yeah, I don't
You
like
know?
it. I don't trust it.
Healing spell.
Buffy,
No.
people get sick. I don't think magic.
I have to try.
I mean, maybe there's something.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
What?
Are you stupid or something?
Allow me to answer that question with a firing.
Oh!
Besides, the young woman to whom I sold them would have to have enormous power.
Young woman?
Oh, a young woman. Oh no, Giles!
Except I hadn't made any friends yet, so it was just me and Mom and Buffy riding it by ourselves.
That's still fun.
I'm really glad you're here.
Thanks.
Buffy's glad too.
Yeah?
In some sort of way.
Every day was like the end of the world. She doesn't get all worked up like that over you.
Oh!
Dawn.
Dawn was trying to help.
I know.
Trying to be sweet.
Trying healing spells? If we did something, it can make things a lot worse, Buffy.
We've done just about enough making things worse for one day, haven't we?
Anya added us.
The woman was here, the one who attacked you.
It's no biggie. She's just got an amulet and a bloodstone.
That can create a monster.
Okay.
How did she get away with this bad mojo stuff?
Giles.
I didn't know it was her. I mean...
Oh, Giles, it's not your fault.
Once I would like to run into a cult of bunny worshippers.
Great. Thank you very much for those nightmares.
Sorry.
Because she's afraid of rabbits.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, because she has because she wore that bunny suit.
Yeah.
Buffy, this chick creamed you last time.
Well, that's because I wasn't ready for her last time. I am now.
I don't know that you're in the best
But what?
headspace.
Well, I can't just sit here.
Because she feels like she's losing control.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh. The girl, the snake was just minding their business.
Also, stay away from the hyenas.
Oh, yeah.
So back.
The gem is fire.
Oh! Fair. Attacking. But I wasn't even looking. Hey, work with me here. There.
Let's kick the other guy's ass. He's probably easier.
Arise.
Oh, what?
What is shrouded in shadow. Already, you know what I seek. I have given you form. Now find for me the key.
Buffy, you know about this.
Conjuring some kind of monster.
And you let Buffy go after her? Alone?
Let isn't really a factor when she sets it.
She forced us not to go.
Just a little crazed. I hear you.
Okay.
If she needs me.
Holla.
Wanted to warn you that that thing she conjured, it's loose. It's a big snake thing. Not mayor big, but it's pretty lethal looking.
Still pretty big enough.
She's in good hands, Buffy. There's really nothing else you can do.
Okay. Bye.
Stop. We can't have these sentimental moments right now. Riley.
Make good choices.
Buffy is currently at the hospital because her mom has a brain tumor.
Do not tell me no!
What? Riley, I think you need to go to like therapy or something.
Yeah.
Like you gotta work some stuff out.
Biggie Snake was nowhere to be.
Oh shit! Oh, of course.
Where's the big snake afraid of Dawn? It knows.
It knows, yep. We need to stop that fucking snake.
We need that crossbow that we used to have.
Yeah.
Ultimately, merciful one, please, no!
What is taking so long, Drag? You told me Snakey Wakey would find my...
Snakey Wakey.
Damn. This is where like Riley's weapons could probably come in handy.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you gonna do it? Oh! Oh, what?
Just do a little chop chop on his head.
Oh, what? Grab it! Oh, damn. He was so close.
You look beautiful. Okay, let's do this. Stay close.
Yep.
Buffy?
You changed.
If I start now, I won't be able to stop.
It's not a reflection on you, Riley. She's just going through a lot. Oh, damn. Shit. All right, guys, so that was our reaction to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 5, Episode 8, Shadow. What are your thoughts?
This episode was tough to watch. Knowing that Joyce is going through everything, getting diagnosed with brain cancer, it's not awesome. It makes me very sad.
Yeah.
And of course, they bounced out with a really cool looking monster, and we finally learn Glory's name. At
Which
least
is Glory.
A name that she's going by.
Yeah.
glorificus. What did you think?
Oh my God, such a heavy episode. And I said this previously, I think it is smart on the show. I think there's many times in the show where they relate like real life things. They use the monsters and the situations as metaphors or symbolism to real life stuff going on in the world, and I think that's great. But like to kind of just like have us like be smacked in the face with reality, like nothing mythical. Like Giles said, the magical and medical doesn't come together. This is real. This is something Buffy can't control. This is something that no one in the real life can control. I want to say fuck cancer. Shit. So I mean, and this is just very sad because it's like Joyce is just like the pinnacle of motherly figure. She's been with us since the very beginning. So it's to have this kind of news to someone who's like that means so much to Buffy. It hits hard, and Buffy is now in a weird place where she can't tell Joyce.
Yeah.
I honestly would be like, I can't take that away from her. I can't take telling your mom, be like, Dawn doesn't exist. She's never been part of our memories, even though they have memories, which Dawn was telling us earlier. Like they were telling us just like how specific those memories were.
Yeah.
Buffy is in a very, very difficult place, along with Giles, because Giles also knows, and nobody else knows to that extent either. And I wonder if they'll ever know down the line. But very good episode overall. I think it was very effective. I think the writing was great. I'm struggling with Riley a little bit, only because I know that he has insecurities. I know that he is having trouble living a life after what happened in season 4, and I want to say, I don't know if it's the writers struggling to do, like, what do we do with Riley right now, like everyone else is kind of having really great storylines and Riley is kind of just struggling a little bit. So, or if they're having a mission with him, like they're gonna do something with him later on, because I'm afraid that he will become a villain at some point,
Yeah, I was real nervous that after this he's going to turn into a vampire and we are going to have to dust him.
Yeah.
On top of everything else that is going on.
Because he was on the verge of cheating, but it kind of seems like he's putting his anger, his insecurities into other vices. So like one, going on off his own, bombing places, which is what Xander was like, if you're gonna put yourself in danger, we need to what's your business? Like,
yeah,
what are you doing? Which I'm glad that Xander kind of was like, we see you. Like Xander knows, like he's picking up on the signals, but he's also drinking a lot, stuff that Buffy is not seeing.
Yeah, it's just poor judgment. I think he's really struggling to deal with this feeling that he has that Buffy doesn't love him in the same way that he loves her, and it just keeps getting confirmed in his mind that he's not standing up to Angel and what they had, and I can understand that, but I also just feel like what you said in the episode, I think that he needs to go find a therapist.
I think he does need to talk it out. Yeah.
Because he's just dealing with them in a way that's really unhealthy and self-destructive. And I don't see this ending well for him if he doesn't stop soon. And it's tough because right now, even though Buffy may not love him in the same way that she loved Angel, he's still there being a really solid support for her. And I would just hate to see what happens if she loses that too.
Yeah, and it's tough because we can't really, I don't personally blame Buffy at all. Like, I know that she cares for him. I know that Riley is a very important person in her life. But at this moment in time, she's going through a lot.
Yeah.
And she can't really reciprocate as much, even though, you still should probably check in and be like, I love you, I care for you, maybe validate him a little bit. But right now, it's just, she just found out, you know? So, Riley is kind of on his own a little bit. So, I don't know, it's tough. And, I mean, it does say something that Buffy, we didn't see it, but Buffy let him into the house, and was there most of the night talking and stuff like that. So I'm sure even that is weighing, like the fact that 2 vampires are getting close to Buffy.
Yeah. But I am loving, I also want to just give a shout out to Anya here, who put together, just looking at the receipt, she's like, why would you sell these things together? And realizing that it was for glory, and none of us knew it.
And that's how we found, like, there's a lot of things connecting here, like Anya connecting this, and then finding out that now the whole group knows who they're looking out for.
And Tara putting together that the reason they're not finding anything might be because she predates all of these texts that they're reading.
So good.
I'm loving that that both Anya and Tara are really like finding a place in the Scooby Gang this season.
And it was so weird because those are kind of like, they're outsiders, and they were kind of the prominent people who were symbolizing things in the dream or the nightmare, whatever episode that we had in season 4 finale, you know. So it kind of feels like the season is coming together, and we're kind of calling back to that a little bit. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us for these 2 episodes. They were kind of heavy, so hopefully y'all are doing okay. But guys, let us know down in the comments. Let us know what you thought about these 2 episodes. And as usual, this is very, very important. Please do your very best to keep spoilers out of the comments. We want to gather any bits of information, anything. We don't want to know anything else besides the information that they're giving us in the episode when we're watching it, and not in the comments. Well, we also want to give a shout out to our Patreon members. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. You have no idea how much your love and support mean to us. We truly, truly so appreciate it. If you want to be part of the Patreon gang, go over to patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon. Benefits start at $3 and up, and where you'll find next week's 2 episodes full-length reactions.
And if you want to unlock exclusive emotes and members-only lives and watch-alongs, you can click the join button below to join our YouTube membership.
Big thank you to those YouTube members and those who are YouTube members and Patreon members. You guys are freaking awesome. But until next time, we have been your source for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky,
and sometimes kooky
entertainment.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.